This time on Rad Rat Comics, we are unboxing these 3 packages. Let's do it. Welcome back to Rad Rat Comics, a channel about comic book stuff. I sometimes tell you stories of weird things I've read from the Silver Age, sometimes open up stuff. This is my first time doing that, actually. But I'm very excited about this because I have had these 2 packages in my possession for about 3 weeks, almost 4. But I bought 3 things. I thought it would make a good video when all 3 show up. Well, the third one got lost in the mail and is still lost. But something I pre-ordered longer before randomly showed up today. So I finally got enough to open this stuff. I've got some interesting things. I'm going to start with what I think is probably the least expensive. So I've got some DC, I've got some Marvel, and then I've got some merchandise. It's actually a statue in the last one. I won't tell you what it is, though. You're going to have to stay tuned. Okay. So in this first box, which is not like wrapped it up in paper, we have got... Oh, there's more. There's more packaging. Okay. We got an Amazon box with some bubble wrap around it. We have to give this guy a positive eBay feedback for his packaging services. Let me bust this open. There is a limit to how well you should package something, though, because I don't want to have to get the chainsaw out to open it and then I destroy everything inside. But that's fine. Okay. And this, of course, is also taped to death. Oh, and he taped right over the bags. So the comics are in here. The tape is actually stuck on all the comic bags. See if it peels off clean. These aren't anything too exciting, so I'm not offended by this yet. I bought a giant package of bags and boards anyway, so... Oh, I was wrong about which one this was. I bought 2 lots. One is 2 comics and one is a handful of them. I don't even remember. It's been so long. This is actually the 2 comics. And we'll set that aside for a second while I open up this. So each one had cardboard on both sides and was taped in. Definitely got here safely, so I can't complain about that. Okay, so what did I get? I got this. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 74. There was nothing particularly special about this issue. I just like the stuff in this time range. I have a number 70. No, I put that away. That used to be up on my wall. And these 2 were just a really good deal. And so I picked this one up. I'm still learning how to grade, so I'll have to look at it a little bit closer. I mean, it looks good, staple secure. Like, it's not in terrible shape, but it's not amazing. The other one is this one. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 47, another old school Spider-Man. Big fan of this kind of stuff. Kraven the Hunter, it's not his first appearance or anything. These are just kind of run filler type issues. I don't know whether I'm going to try to go for a full Spider-Man run. I would like to. There's some pretty heavy hitters in there. But yeah, that is all in the first package. Let's move on to the second. Okay, this one is in a more traditional Gemini mailer inside the second box. I try to open these really carefully. I don't sell any comics at the moment, but I might at some point in the future. So it would be nice to just be able to keep these in good enough shape that I can reuse them in the future. Okay, I managed to get it open, and the comics are taped right down onto the cardboard. It's a Superman box. See, they taped it right to the comic bag. Try to clean that box up a little bit later, and they put all of the issues in one bag with one board. Not thrilled about that. Again, I have brand new bags. I bought a giant package of them, so I'm gonna do that later. Would have been nice if I didn't have to, though, you know? But let's see what I got. So in my first video on the channel, I show you my collection, and I talk about the kinds of things I collect. And one of those things was Superman from around the time I was born. We'll see if I get one that's close enough that I can show you. up until the triangle years. So through the 90s they had, where every month had a number that wasn't dependent on which title it was. So Superman might be number 5, and then Action Comics would be number 6, and it would kind of lead you through that. So we've got some late 80s Superman. This one is Superman number 30 from April 89. I was almost a year old at that point. This is in... Oh, there's a couple little ticks there. I'm getting blinded from my camera light because it's dark out already, but... Alright, got another Superman. This is number 31 from May 89. We've got 32. So yeah, this was just a nice run. I'm trying to very carefully handle these because they are in good shape. Wow, this one's in remarkably good shape. I don't see any ticks. I don't see any blunting. I don't see anything wrong with that one at all. These aren't valuable. It doesn't really matter. But I would still like to keep my things in good shape if possible. Got Superman number 33 from July 89. We are getting further away. So yeah, these are all in the middle. The triangle years haven't started yet, but I was alive. I was about 1 year old during this. Number 34, August 89. We have got 35 from September 89. I do like when they used to put the actual month on the cover. They stopped doing that and just kept to the comic number, and you got to look up when they were from. We've got 2 comics that are stuck together. There we go. Don't know what that was. Didn't like that at all. Got number 36. Okay. 37 with Superman's ex-pal Jimmy Olsen. There's some really cool stories around this time. There's Panic in the Sky is a graphic novel that you can pick up from this era that it's really good. Number 38. Pretty cool cover on this one. I really like the art from this era. So this is the kind of stuff that I was reading back in the day. Like when I was a kid, I was reading stuff from when I was about 1 or around my birth, because those comics were old. And so you could get them a lot cheaper. And so like this comic art really speaks to me. This is number 39. It's a big beefy boy. It felt like I had 2 issues in my hand. Yeah, this is like, I don't know, a giant size type of situation. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to log all those later. I have an app. I use Comics Price Guide to log all my comics. It's a paid subscription, but you can type all the stuff in there and find all the different types, whether there's different kinds of covers and reprints and all that, and it sorts them all for you. And you pick which one, you can pick what grade that it's in. It keeps track of everything. You can put it into which actual boxes. You have like virtual boxes, so you can keep track of where they are and everything too. But let's move on to what's in this box. If you know what this S logo is, you might have a little hint. This box is much bigger than I thought. The item that I'm about to open, I thought it was only like 6 inches tall. And it might be, but I might just have a really big box. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've bought anything from Sideshow Collectibles. So what we've got here is a Batman black and white figure. This is based on the Todd McFarlane cover in Batman 423, which is one of my favorite covers, and I have the issue. So there's different Batman black and white figures. They mimic, different styles from different artists. And this is the one that I liked the most. This is the 2.0 version. I think they made one already. I don't know what the difference is. I don't really care. I saw them both for sale, and they're both the same price. So I figured I might as well get the 2.0 in case they actually upgraded something. All right, how do we open this now? They're styrofoam, but it's taped together. Let me see. Okay, the figure is sealed inside this styrofoam death cube. I'm gonna have to peel off all this tape and probably make a huge mess, because this isn't like good packing foam type of stuff, like vacuum formed or whatever. It's just styrofoam. It's gonna fall apart as I try to peel this tape off, so wish me luck. Okay, it wasn't too much of a mess, but it does smell absolutely terrible in here now. Okay, and here we go. Here he is. So it was about the size I was expecting, but I was not expecting the box to be that big. But I guess multiple layers of squishy things to make sure that nothing happens to it. So very carefully pull this out. And here we are. Let me get a good angle for you. There we go. Very cool figure. So it is about 6 inches tall, maybe a little bit more. On the stand, yeah, he's maybe like 7. The tip of this, 7.5, I don't know, roughly. So that is what he looks like. Tried to get some beauty shots for you. So this cover is one of my favorites. I don't know if the cape is even physically possible at all, but it looks really cool. On the cover, he's actually holding a little girl that he saves from something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but they have him just by himself in this one, which still looks cool. He's got the spiky shoulders that you would see back in the 80s. And I just love this cover, very iconic, and I want to display this together with the actual graded issue. So that's it for this time. I've got a lot more packages coming, including the one that went missing that I was planning on filming for this one. We've got 2 big slabs on the way. I've got 3 slabs on the way, actually. And I've got a lot of Green Lantern stuff coming, like a huge run of Green Lantern stuff on the way. So I'll be unboxing that stuff in the future. Subscribe so you don't miss any of that stuff, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.